Hi, good morning, and hello. Sorry it's been so long since I've talked to you. It's been one thing after another. Getting sick and recovering. And getting sick and recovering, but you get sick and recover and 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 get sick. I'm real scared. I'm really sad. I had a lot of things I wanted to do in my life. A lot of things. I wanted to see, places I wanted to go, relationships I wanted to heal and recover, you know. I just love to be with my son. I'd love to be with my family all together in general, but that's not possible. They're not even a family. I mean, I don't even know what you call it. Nobody taught me any of this stuff in school. None of this stuff. I think I might write a book on the things that nobody teaches you in school. That they should. They should. Like, what if you come from a dysfunctional family and you try really hard to make it come together and heal it and make it a family, and then it doesn't work? What do you do then? What do you do after 40 something years, 50 years? And you're right back where you started from, or worse? How is that life? I mean, it's mine. Things didn't get better, they got worse. Sorry. It's been a long time since I'm not stopping this YouTube channel. I came down with COVID. I have COVID. Cindy and I both tested positive for COVID yesterday morning. I had the major symptoms the night before last, and of course last night. Called the team. They want me to go into the hospital. I don't want to go in the hospital. I figure, I don't know. I don't want to go. Sometimes I just feel like if I go in the hospital, I won't come out. So I don't go in. I take my chances. I had EMTs come over to the house yesterday. So I have Instead services where they will send a team to the house and evaluate me and be in contact with the doctor right there in real time. So I'll be talking to the doctor on the phone, speakerphone, with EMTs and everybody. We're all talking at the same time. So that's what we did yesterday. And if things got really bad last night, which they did, and this morning, and then go in the hospital. Excuse my nose thing, huh? I'm just trying to stay out of the hospital. I lost Zippy. That broke my heart. That's one thing I didn't need to have happen right now. I lost my turtle, Zippy. I was looking at him in his aquarium. He was all happy to see me and swimming around and wanting to come out. So, of course, I got him out. I was like, okay, and I let him look outside like I usually let him look outside. He's looking outside and he pees all over my hand like a lot. And I was like, whoa. He was really excited and really happy. He wanted to go outside. And he was spazzing out. I mean, just so excited, so happy. It's a beautiful day. I says, all right, I'll take you out for like 5 minutes, man, and then let you walk around. I'll watch it, and we'll come back in. So I went outside with him, put him on the grass. I turn around and look at the crappy tomatoes that are coming up. They look like junk. I turn around, and he's gone. 4 minutes. 4 minutes it took on the camera. It probably took, I think, 1 minute. Actually, it took 1 minute for him to disappear. Because on the camera, it shows me taking him outside. So that was like a minute or two. Put him down, look at the tomatoes for a minute, turn around. It was like 60 seconds. He was gone. He was gone. I figured he clawed underneath the fence to the neighbor's house who hates us. But I didn't care. I went over there a bunch of times trying to find him. His name's Zippy, so he's fast. And he must have went underneath the fence because it's right there. And then got over there, and then I don't know what's over next door. They've got 2 houses over there. They said they were going to build an addition, a little small addition in the backyard, and they built a $1.5 million fucking house in the backyard. In their backyard. So we have 2 houses next door. And a fucking parking lot of fucking goddamn cars. It's unbelievable. It's a goddamn... Sorry, God. Just forgive me. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. These fucking assholes, man. I don't know. I got a lot of problems with people around here. Just take, and don't give a shit about each other. Then they sit there and they swear that it's a close-knit neighborhood, and that's a bunch of bullshit. These people just take what they can get, and they don't give a crap about anybody. They don't give nothing, they take, and those are our neighbors. And they took as much as they possibly could. They said, our little addition. They put $1.5 million house. It's a 2-story house. 2 stories, 2 stories, and then the basement, it's a full basement with a living room, kitchen, dining room, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in the basement. And they said that was okay. We had to sign off on all this shit. We went to the town board and everything, and they weren't happy about it. They still aren't happy. They're still not supposed to be living in the house. They have a thing on their door they've had on for about 2.5 years now. It says not safe to live in there, so they have to pay a fine every day that they live in the house. They're not supposed to be living in it. That's not done yet. So they broke all kinds of violations and codes and shit. So the city is still not signed off on that building permit or anything, and they're living in the house. Them and all the kids, everything, they've been living in it, paying fines. I don't know what's going on. City's not happy. They wanted to redo their driveway because they have 11 cars, of course, 11 cars, man. 12, who knows? They want to make a parking lot next door. We put a huge fence up, a $2,100 fence. Jesus, just to, separate the parking lot from a normal home. Because, of course, they park all their cars up next to our... So then they're all upset about the curb, and they want the curb to be really wide so they can all get in there and fit in them. And the city's like, no, everybody only gets so much space. You don't get all the space. Well, guess what? They went ahead and they went and made it wide anyway without the city knowing. And the city came around and found an inspector, and they were like, holy shit, what the hell did you do? We told you not to do that, and you did that. They had the town make the curb wide and everything. So then the city made them come back and make it short and make it the way it was supposed to be in the beginning. So they came back and redid the whole thing all over again and make it all back in small. So they have to park their cars all over the freaking place, park in front of everybody's house, all over the place. Yep. And then we got a neighbor across the street who had one dog. Now they got a puppy. They got two dogs now. They couldn't handle the first dog. They couldn't handle it all for years now. They let walk all over the neighborhood. That's illegal. You can't let that happen. But they let that dog go all over the neighborhood without a leash, crapping on everybody's lawn. It says not to do that everywhere. There's a fine, $250 fine in this neighborhood for that. They just let that dog out like they're living in the country and just let it go out and go crap wherever it wants to and comes back. And so many people got upset that they come and they try to destroy their neighbor, their yard and stuff. Like some neighbors around that corner that their dog goes and messes with their dogs and stuff and craps on their lawn. Those neighbors have come back and messed up their freaking stuff. Then the cops got involved because they're on camera. I mean, it's insane. This neighborhood is awful. These people are just awful. It's all selfish, self-centered. Everybody's entitled. Oh my Lord. Sorry. But I lost Zippy. I was so upset. I knocked, I rang the bell. I said, hey, Zippy's about this big. I raised him. He's our pet. He's probably over here. He's probably, help us look for him, all this stuff. He grabbed all of his family, everybody, and they got in the car and they took off. They left. Immediately, they left. They didn't help look at all. I was in absolute hell. Just unconsolable. So Cindy went over there next door and talked to the uncle who lives in the basement. There's an uncle they have who lives in the basement. Apparently, he won the lottery, like maybe $1.5 million. Now he lives in his sister's basement. Well, he acts like he owns the place. He mows the lawn, does everything. And everybody thinks he actually owns everything, but he doesn't. He lives in his sister's basement. His sister owns everything. So Cindy went over and talked to him and told him about the turtle and said if you see him, whatever. But Zippy's gone. That broke my heart. Zippy gave me the will to live. Helped give me the will to live. Helped give me something to look forward to get up. Or not, like who looks forward to, cleaning out shit, turtle shit. Or cleaning out, nasty, rotten, dead, fish guts and stuff. It's not a lot of fun, but whatever. It kept me going. And he's gone. He always wanted to go. I got him. He was this big, size of a nickel. And Cindy didn't even see him. She thought he was a rock, but he was about dead. He was on the sidewalk in the cemetery. And he wasn't moving. He was just drying up and dying. And I grabbed him and put him in my pocket. I was like, I'm going to save your life. And brought him home, and you see videos of him. Happy little buddy. He grew up a big turtle. He always wanted to go, though. He always wanted to go. And now he's out there, and I hope he's safe. I hope he's okay. That's just the thing, you just don't know. And you hope for the best. Pray and hope for the best that he's okay. So that happened. My glasses finally came in. I'll have to show you my glasses sometime. I can finally see better. I have done some work still. Done some stuff, but not a lot. I'm not doing good at all. I don't know if I'm gonna head to the hospital today or not. The COVID's kicking my butt with the pain in my chest. I've already got a lot of pain that I deal with, and this is at 9, 10. And that cranks up like everything else, like the emotional stuff too, you know, makes the emotional even more emotional. Like, I mean, losing Zippy, man, just broke my heart. That's no exaggeration. I just wasn't ready to let him go yet, you know. I was gonna take him to like up in the Adirondacks in or around here in a reserve, you know, in a protected forest, so we'd never have to worry about anything. We went and got another turtle. Yes. Still trying to figure out a name. She came with a name. I forgot it. It's such an awful name. I'm thinking Grace or Hope for a good name. It's a girl. She's an African side neck turtle. She's about this big. She's beautiful. We love her. I just called Cindy and said, I need to go get a turtle. I need to go get another turtle. I can't. We couldn't turn the light off in the cage, the Zippy's cage, without dying. So I was just like, the heck with this. I got to get another turtle. We got everything. Let's just go for it. So we went and rescued another turtle from the pet store, you know, rescuing. And she came right to the glass, man. She was in the back. There's only one there. We looked, we called first, everywhere. She's the only one in all around. So we went in there, and when I went in there, of course, all the animals started talking to me, and they're all coming to the window. When I went up to her, she was in the back. She came right up to the front and right up to me, and just was right there next to the glass, up to the top, just right there, just screaming, "Get me out of here!" Just screaming, "Get me out of here! Please take me home, take me home, take me home, please." So we were there for her. So she's here. She's upstairs. She's getting the best. Buying her everything. She's a different kind of a turtle. She's an African side neck, so she needs a lot of water. So we filled up the tank to half. There's like 15 gallons of water in there now. And a little basking spot for her sun and stuff. And I got her a light that imitates the sun, with the sunrise and sunset, and filter and everything. She's got everything. And I'll get her more, whatever the heck she needs. So all that happened, COVID. Everybody's freaked out, of course. I got COVID. They're going to start the pills today. I'm supposed to go get them at the pharmacy this morning and do that 5-day pill thing. But they wanted me to go to the hospital last night or yesterday, and I can't. Cindy's got COVID, and I got to take care of Cindy. I can't leave her alone. Even if I'm dying and Cindy's sick, I will help take care of her until my last breath. I do not care. Others are way more important than me. I am just a messenger of love. I am the Christ bearer, Christopher. The Christ bearer. So That's my job. I'm no greater than anyone else. So, and she's sick, and so it's been 20 minutes, and I need to finish this up and go and be with her, help her, because she's really sick too. I got 102 temperature, she's got 102 temperature. We're just eating Tylenol and trying to get fluids in and stuff. Stay out of the hospital. I don't know though. This is one of those moments where I'm sorry it took so long to get back to you guys. I'm not stopping this channel. Don't you worry about that. Unless I'm gone and dead. That's when it stops. But I will continue. I will. Because I love you guys. I love this world. I don't like social media. I don't like social media. I don't like any of it. I don't like the fact that I have to do this, but I have to do this because if there's social media and there's things out there, if I didn't get a platform and pick a platform and start saying something out there in the world when there was an opportunity to do so, shame on me. So I took up the challenge to put out something positive and loving in the world and continue to put something positive and loving in the world and do it as much as I possibly can, if I can, every day. Try to do this. But as you can see, it's not easy for me. Seems like so. We'll see how long we can do this for, okay? And see if we can have some fun along the way. It's definitely a heartbreak, that's for sure. Definitely heartbreak. We got that. Check. I don't have anything on my list. There's no list. I guess just love one another today and love yourself. Love your neighbor. Watch out for one another. No matter how you love, who you love, what you like and what you don't like. Just watch out for one another. Okay? Watch out for each other's interests. Protect them. You like that thing? Okay, I'm going to let you like that thing and protect your right to like that thing. Or that person or whatever. I'm going to protect that right of yours. I'm going to protect you. I help you. Help one another. Love one another. Be of help. Be love. Be the solution. Be happy. Play. And have fun. Every day. You can do it. Even if you're in as much pain as I'm in. You can still do it. Follow my lead. Alright. I love you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your prayers, for your support. I'm sorry this is so deep and so hard. That's life. Hopefully the next one will be a little better and brighter. And I'll introduce you to the new turtle and my new look. Alright guys, you have a good day. I love you. Or have a good moment wherever you're at. Hug yourself and say I love you to yourself. Because I love you. I love you. All my heart. All my soul. I love you. I will be with you forever. Peace.